Hi, welcome to the Lesson 6 video. This week, you're going to be learning about a lot of theories that relate to interpersonal communication. And I wish we could spend like a week on each of the theories because I think they're so awesome in understanding interpersonal relationships, but alas, we can't. So I'm going to talk about two brief theories that I think are important for you to understand in relationship to interpersonal relationships this week. The first one is called social penetration theory. And so social penetration theory looks at self-disclosure. Self-disclosure is purposefully telling someone something about yourself that they would not know if you did not tell them. So me telling you that I'm wearing glasses isn't self-disclosure because you can observe that without me having to tell you that. So things that relate to self-disclosure might be my job, or my family, or my hobbies, or my interests, or my beliefs about a certain topic. So social penetration theory says when we're using self-disclosure, we can do this in one of two ways, or in both ways. The first way is in breadth. And breadth is the number of topics that you tell another person about yourself. So if I tell you about my family and my job and my hobbies and my beliefs about something specific, those are different categories of information. That's breadth. The more I tell you about different things about me, the greater the breadth. The second concept within social penetration theory is depth. And depth is how deeply you discuss a certain topic. So if I tell you about my family, depth says I tell you a lot about them, our experiences, the good and the bad, the happy, the sad, the things that we've experienced. The more I tell you is the greater the depth. So in an interpersonal relationship, we can have breadth, but not depth, or maybe depth on a certain topic, but not a lot of breadth, or we can have both depth and breadth. And the more we talk to someone about a range of issues and the deeper we go, the greater the intimacy in the interpersonal relationship. The second theory that I want to talk about is called uncertainty reduction theory. And this theory says that basically in relationships, getting to know someone and knowing someone creates uncertainty. Meaning we ask ourselves, why did that person do that? Why does that person think that? What does that person believe about that? And so uncertainty reduction theory says when our uncertainty goes up, we try to reduce it. And we can reduce our uncertainty by asking questions, digging deeper, because ideally, we don't like the feeling of uncertainty, to sit in that feeling. So we're going to try to reduce that in relationships. So there's two different types of uncertainty. There's cognitive uncertainty, and this is where we don't understand what that person thinks or believes. And so we might ask questions or pay specific attention to things they tell us to help reduce our uncertainty of their cognitive ideas. The second is behavioral uncertainty, and this is why when we don't understand why that person is acting a certain way or doing something, and so we might pay specific attention to their nonverbals, or we might ask questions to help reduce our uncertainty about their behaviors. So you're going to hear or read about lots of different theories this week. These are just two of the ones that I chose to talk about. And the question I want you to consider as you're reading the content this week is, what theories in this discussion can most impact my interpersonal relationships? Maybe it's Knapp's stages of relationship escalation and de-escalation. Maybe it's social penetration or uncertainty reduction. There's other theories that you're going to learn about. And I want you to be able to apply the ideas in this chapter to enhancing or developing your interpersonal relationships. I hope you have a great week.